Ball.
That's right. A storm hit the island of Bermuda late last week in the form of 4 unexpected Chinese Muslim dissidents released from Gitmo.
So we sent our own Griff Jenkins to Bermuda, tough assignment, to find out how residents there are reacting to the news and to see if Griff could track down the Uyghurs. All right, Griff, what'd you find out?
Well, guys, I did my very best. I probably needed a week to properly do this, to spend the time with the Uyghurs.
In Bermuda.
Look, they were hiding in the beginning. They didn't want to be found. It was a major story. It hit this small 21-square mile island. People were very upset about it. It was done in the cover of darkness. But now, as you can see in the New York Daily News, which Steve pointed out, this is up in St. George, where the Uyghurs are playing around in the stocks.
I stayed there. I know exactly the little town where that is, and the stockades are there. Isn't it fun to be a former prisoner and pretend to be a prisoner once you're out?
Well, so I went there. I talked to Bermudians, and I talked to the Uyghurs, and take a look. Here's what we have. It's a far cry from prison. 4 Chinese Uyghurs arriving in Bermuda in the dark of night, sending shockwaves across a 21-mile island. What do you think about your new neighbors?
Interesting. I'm just a little bit concerned about the fact that the U.S. and 100 other countries didn't take them.
It's a little bit crazy, but it leads you to think what's going to be next.
I don't like it. I'm not impressed with it. And if their country wants them back, I think they need to go back.
First of all, I don't think they're terrorists, as people say they are.
I'm not so upset about the fact that the 4 Chinese are here in and of themselves. I'm more upset about the manner in which they were brought here.
I guess I has to be invited. I didn't invite them.
Oh, you didn't invite them?
No.
Okay.
Don't like it at all. No, definitely not.
I feel sorry for them. I don't know if they're terrorists or whatnot. They're 4 individuals, and that's it.
This is a press conference here on Bermuda. These are the Uyghurs. They're talking to people. This is the room where they're staying. No surprise here, the press is hounding them. They're being very kind, very generous with their time. But perhaps their favorite thing is not seeing us, but seeing this view every morning when they wake up. And can you tell me in English how it feels to be free?
It's very nice, very beautiful, and very great. Very great. Very great. Yeah. I will never be terrorist. I want to live peacefully.
What was worse, Guantanamo or living in China?
Of course it's Chinese. Actually, they are really dying to have a chance to get on the boat.
Have you gone for a swim yet?
Yeah,
they're all hiding from the...
Now, that woman is their translator who apparently is going to be leaving shortly.
That's right. And, look, they don't have any security. Their lawyer, Sabine Willett, had left actually just a few minutes before we talked to the Uyghurs. And, of course, they have gone swimming. They have gone fishing. One of them caught a fish, and they're trying to assimilate. They even said, they told us at that press conference, that they might want to open up a restaurant. They're guaranteed sort of manual labor jobs, and the language is a barrier.
Griff, I was struck by the story in the Daily News over the weekend that CIA officials still believe 3 of the 4 were captured leaving Tora Bora, and they believe they played a role in allowing bin Laden to escape. They just couldn't prove the court case.
And now they want to open a restaurant.
They want to open up a restaurant in Bermuda. This is outrageous.
Well, they told us, Brian, that they did not know anything about al-Qaeda. They never met bin Laden, these 4 individual Uyghurs. And, of course, even the Bush administration declassified them as enemy combatants. They told us that their sworn enemy was China. They didn't even bear a grudge against the U.S. So I think that they will be enjoying the sun and sand and not speaking anything.
We were all put in Tora Bora at the wrong time.
But here's the thing. They can leave Bermuda, right? They can go to other places in the world, but can they come to the U.S.?
They can. They will get passports in Bermuda, and the U.S. has a mechanism in place that will prohibit them from coming here unless we decide to change that. Interestingly enough, though, the real story in Bermuda is a political one. The Prime Minister there, Ewart Brown, everyone I talked to, I said, hey, I want to ask you about the Uyghurs. No. Why won't you talk to me? Oh, because the Prime Minister, he didn't tell the people of Bermuda. He didn't even tell the governor, who is the guy that reports back to England. And so there is a motion to pretty much try and call for his head this week in Bermuda.
All right, Griff, good job. Tough assignment going to Bermuda.
Right. I'll be looking to follow up.
All right.